it was a brief and heated conversation, and they parted with no resolution.
Guys.
Michael Waltrip in the wall, almost in the wall.
That will bring the caution out just before Jeff Gordon started lapping cars.
Come on, if you can. Okay, rear end's fine, guys.
You know, the way they're fixing these cars now, he got in under the 12 car there, Strimmy, and he just probably too much rear brake for this point of the race. But the way the guys are fixing the rear of these cars for these short tracks, you can see Michael getting real loose there, getting in, trying to get under Strimmy, and just made a light contact. But the way they're fixing the rear of these cars now, you don't want the rear of the car to be real strong. You want to be able to take a shot in that rear bumper and not affect your car all that much. So they're not putting the heavy bumper braces back there that you might think they do.
How convenient that the height of the wall comes just below the rear wing, which was undamaged when Michael got into the fence.
Now remember, pit road is open. We will have a caution in about 18 laps, but we've noted this when this happened. This was going through 1 and 2, and they kind of got stacked up. You can see Boyer came down on Kyle. Kyle had to check up. Denny Hamlin got into the back of him over in turn 2.
And again, I just want to reiterate that the rear of these cars is pretty soft. And it
permitted. There's the caution. We're at 40 laps, and Jeff Gordon, who has not won in a year and a half, comes to a track where he has been so successful, and so far he has led them all.
Yeah, and this is when that strategy that we talked, that bunch that pitted earlier, now let's see how many of them stay out, because the 24 could be.
We're under caution. Scott Speed was having a great race. He stayed out on that last caution. He was running in 9th. Kyle Busch came up to pass him, and what happened was not an act of tried to dive under. Scott Speed going in the corner, Darrell.
Yeah, well, that's what I was telling you earlier about. The hardest thing to do here is get in under somebody like that. Now, you see the 18's already. When he went across that transition there from asphalt to concrete, the car jumped sideways. But you're using so much brake right there to stay off the guy on the outside that you actually end up spinning yourself out. You'll see when he goes across that bump, the thing jumps side, or it's not a bump actually, it's just transition. Too much rear brake underneath somebody, that's what happens.
Scott Speed gave him plenty of room.
Yeah.
Scott Speed in the 82 was just a victim.
Unfortunately, Scott Speed, if he'd have been a little further up, he wouldn't even know what happened.
Yeah, he gave Kyle all the room in the world on the bottom of the racetrack. It's just the 18 would surely. Denny Hamlin working toward the front, and Robbie Gordon's in trouble.
Left tire
down.
Yeah. Behind you.
And he's going to spin out, so that will bring the caution.
Caution's out.
Remember, Gordon hasn't stopped since lap 22, and he was trying to make it to the pit entry with a flat. Didn't get there.
It's going to be a good break, though, I think, for Matt Kenseth in that 17. We'll get a comp for
24 is until you have to know. Uh-oh, we got a car up into the wall.
It is Gilliland, David Gilliland,
Turn
California
4
driver.
Here. Got a tire down.
He gets away, and we'll try to. He gets to the bottom, so he can come around to pit road for that right front.
The right front.
Denny Hamlin grabs the lead from Jeff Gordon, but the caution, I think, was already out for Robbie Gordon up in turn number 2.
David Reagan and Robbie Gordon had a coming together, 6 and 7.
And Jeff Gordon retains the lead while we were away.
To the bottom, but it's hard because you got the line of cars coming.
He may have a shot right here after
2-4,
Riggs.
1-4, come down now. Come down now.
But caution has waved.
82's down here on this end as well.
6th caution flag of the day.
That was a huge break for Michael Waltrip, the 55, because our leader
change. Hamlin got underneath Scott Riggs. Jeff gave him a little boot, jumped to the inside, and took the line away.
And that really ticked Hamlin off.
Did it ever?
He came back with a vengeance. They tried to.
Car spins on the front stretch.
That would be Robbie Gordon. And there is the caution flag. So, Larry, if they stop now, should they be able to go all the way?
Well, I don't think they'll stop, Mike, because when you're under caution here, it's like a ratio of 3 cautions to 1 green. It'll.
Been a tough day for Robbie Gordon. I think he was right in front of Marcus Ambrose when that happened, the 47.
Boy, Reed Sorensen, David Gilliland just sneaking by on the inside.
Big brakes and slow speeds. You can usually miss somebody here.
Bad news for Gordon, good news for Martin Truex. He will get the free pass. and he will be the 20th car on the lead lap. 100.
We should stay green.
And there should be a break in the traffic right about here if the car will turn. Not yet. Maybe he'll try to get down in the back straightaway. They're not going to wait.
When it happens in
Caution's
turn
out.
3 and 4 like that, hard to get all the way back around to the pit road.
Well, a few laps ago, Denny Hamlin heard what no leader wants to hear in a long green run like this.
Trouble. You don't want to put yourself in that position.
Spin, turn 3, and it's Almirola.
There's a caution.
I believe there was contact involved. Jeff Hamp, Eric Almirola brings out the 10th caution of the day. Michael Waltrip will get the free pass.
Where is he?
But that yellow curbing that you see on the inside of the corners is Denny Hamlin's
Trouble
best
down here,
friend.
guys.
David Rudiman into 00. No caution yet.
Oh,
There it
gotta
is.
be a
There it
caution.
is.
Come on, leader's coming. Gotta go if you can.
Oh, he's a lap down.
Yeah, couldn't get it fired. He sees a lot of cars when one of them's his.
A couple of laps ago, David Stremme and Rudiman had some contact.
Whoa, that's hard on that left rear
Yes,
tire.
it is. We've seen that earlier in the race.
That's really hard on that left rear tire.
And so is
He
that.
just used up the left rear tire. Boy, how bad do you want it? You want it bad enough that you'll spin the guy out to get it.
And Rudiman was on the lead lap. Stremme was a lap down. They weren't even racing for position.
There was a lot of cars got damaged and reeled him back.
Trouble down here. Bobby Labonte and Martin Truex.
Labonte spun, and Truex could not avoid him and piled in.
Off forward. Come on.
Boy, Labonte did a good job of hanging on to the tail end of the lead. Was from the last caution.
See if the 96 gets a little help getting off in the corner here. I believe something may have happened.
Something like the blue 2.
The deuce is loose.
Certainly circumstantial evidence would.
Fighting with each other, and we got 1 lap to go.
Matt Kenseth bounced it off the wall.
Well, we're in the white flag lap now.
Jimmy Johnson's halfway down the back straightaway.
Newman and Martin lean on each other in turn 2.
I think Newman got the better of him that time.
I believe he will prevail.
Jimmy Johnson wins at Martinsville on the 25th anniversary of Hendrick Motorsports' first win. 41st Cup win as Dale Jr. bounces off the